Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. This is going to be week 2 of working on our Home Depot credit card and week 3 of working on our emergency fund. For those of you that are new to my channel, we are trying to save $12,000 more into our emergency fund. We already have a decent amount of money in our emergency fund, and that is just to finish out our 3 to 6 month emergency fund. And then our Home Depot credit card, we bought appliances and we had a year to pay on them, and we have I think 16 more weeks left to do that. I made a cute little challenge that each paycheck, which for us is bi-weekly, that we put one of these numbers towards it, and by the end of the 16 weeks we will have paid off the card in full. Therefore we will not have to pay any interest. So if you watched my last video, I talked about how we are going to have a smaller week this week, and that our next paycheck is going to be like a big paycheck because it's going to be our 3rd paycheck of the month, which means that the majority of it, not all, but the majority of it is all going to be able to go towards our financial goals, because we are the only things that we have to pay for are our variable expenses. All of our fixed expenses will have already been paid for the month. So then on top of any overtime that we have, it's going to be very exciting. We had some bills that we had to pay this paycheck, as well as we were both have cats in here that are standing on paper. So if you hear crinkling, that is why. But we had some bills that we had to pay this paycheck, as well as we both worked less hours. So we did get less overtime. And once again, if you weren't aware, that when I say overtime, I don't mean like over 40 hours. I do mean anything over what I budget, and I budget based off of the minimum that we would take home. So just so you're aware with that. Now to get to what we were able to put towards our financial goals this week, the first thing is we put $705 towards our emergency fund. So I get to color in one circle. And the reason I'm only coloring in one circle, even though it is technically a little bit more than that, is due to I colored in this full circle last time, and it was not a full $1,800, because one circle is $600. And on top of that, like, I could color in a very small sliver of this, but it's not going to be, it's gonna be like $50 worth. So we're just gonna color in one circle today. Which is so funny because compared to like the past couple of weeks, or past couple of paychecks, this looks like it's like our smallest week, which, I mean, I guess it kind of is, but based on how our other tracker looks, and how much money we put towards our Home Depot card last week, or last paycheck, that it's just a lot less. But that's okay. Sometimes you're gonna have big weeks, and some weeks you're gonna have small weeks. And this was a small week for us. So now for the Home Depot, actually before I get to that, with this, with the $705 that we put towards our emergency fund for this paycheck, our new balance for our progress is going to come to $2,463.62. So we have officially made it into the territory of we have less than $10,000 to save. So that is pretty exciting. All right, for Home Depot, to make it a even number, and also because I don't know what we're going to have, I don't want to like bank on us having big amounts every single paycheck, which if you look, like the majority of these are large payments, and we'll probably end up doing a large payment for our next paycheck, but outside of that, like having to like confirm that we're gonna have like $500 is a little bit scary. So I didn't want to do the smallest amount, which is the $80. So I did do $95, and so we had an even $800 that went to our financial goals, and that I actually picked this number first, and then whatever was left we were going to put towards emergency fund. And by whatever is left is that we had unaccounted for $1,000, but we saved $200 of those dollars to go to the possibility of us buying furniture from a family member. We only purchased furniture, like $100 worth of furniture. So next paycheck we might end up having an extra $100 that is able to go to a financial goal. But anyways, that I'm going to get to coloring in the $95 portion. I also thought it'd be kind of fun that last week I colored in a stove and this week I get to color in a fridge. Alrighty, so that is all I have for you for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are not, make sure you're subscribed and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I will see you in my next video. Bye!